Many movies are based on this urban legend, told to teenagers, especially ones who want to start babysitting. As the story goes, in the 80s, a teenage girl is babysitting a secluded house on a quiet street. Everything seems normal at first, but after a while, she starts getting strange phone calls. The caller is breathing, heavy, and when she answers, it's silent. This was making her feel uneasy. But she just goes about her night thinking it's a prank call from one of her friends. After a while, the caller calls, multiple times again, this time with a man speaking.
Have you checked on the children?
Then getting hung up on, she just assumed it's the father of the children checking in and goes about her night. Finally, after many more of those calls, she decides to call the restaurant and see why the parents keep calling. She calls and finds out they had left 40 minutes prior. In terror, she calls the cops to let them know someone is harassing her. The police said there isn't anything they can do since nobody is threatening her. As soon as she hangs up, the phone rings again.
Why haven't you checked on the children?
The girl eventually checks on the children, only to find that everything seems fine. Again, she calls the police and begs them to help her. They offer to trace the call if she can keep him on the phone for more than a minute. As soon as she hangs up, he called. This time sitting there breathing heavy and just listening to her. Scared, she hangs up. The phone rings again. This time it's the police. Get the children and get out now. The call is coming from a room upstairs. Terrified, the girl gets the children and runs outside where she is met by police. Checking the house, they find the guy hiding upstairs, waiting to attack. In some versions of the story, it ends worse for the victims. Whichever version of the story you have heard, I just have one question.
Have you checked on the children?